Select your god.
Alright, what do we got? Okay. That was weird. Actually, you know, if he wants to go raw, I can go Scylla. They actually put my build in there. That's cool. I actually need to change that build up though because I misread how. Excuse me, sir. Yeah. I wasn't properly thinking about how the items work. I think for second item I should be going World Stone instead of Soul Reaver.
Okay.
This is just a good habit I've been getting into, just to make sure that I don't get, like, invaded hard right off the bat. If an enemy jungler does decide to invade while I go over to the blue side, then realistically my mid laner and duo lane can rotate over in time for that. Just pop a little ward down.
Minions have spawned.
And make my merry way over. And if you just pop the ward down right around the time it says minions have spawned, then you absolutely are going to get over to the soul lane side buffs with plenty of time to spare. Good stuff.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Enemy missing middle of all right. Raid.
Good stuff. I just whipped everything there. No big deal. Just do what I do best, go back to farming.
First blood. Your middle tower is under attack.
Okay.
Dude, these guys are so aggressive.
Yeah, unfortunately, I need a couple of items before I feel like I can actually really like do anything as Scylla jungle.
I don't mind. That's
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, we got this though. It's all good. Glad to see the Raw. Seems like a pretty chill dude. I can hear it in his voice.
Enemy missing. Enemies have returned. Your middle tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
But most likely already got this purple. He did not. Okay.
Enemy ultimate down.
I deal no damage. My gosh.
That's too bad.
Enemy missing middle. Your left tower is under attack. An ally has been slain. Your left tower is under attack. An ally has been slain. Your left tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack.
Achilles.
Your left tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain. Killing spree. Your left tower is under attack. An ally enemy missing.
Oh, that's not good. It's fine. I can play bit a little bit.
Enemy missing. Your middle tower is under attack.
They're probably just going straight to the red buff. I can't do anything about that.
Okay. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Enemy missing middle. Be careful left. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Shut down. Nice job.
And now I leave.
Okay, this rubber banding needs to go away.
Welcome to Smite 2, brought to you exclusively by
I know
Smite
it's
1.
just me, it's because I disconnected.
Nah, you're good,
Your
dude.
middle tower.
Rejoining is definitely easier though.
An ally has been slain. Your right tower is under attack.
Death retreats at the shadow's touch. Be careful, Swift as dark.
Try and get some damage off, though.
An enemy has been slain.
Be careful.
Honestly, I don't have a good reason as to why I didn't help there.
An ally has been
I
slain.
apologize. Be careful, right?
Your left tower is under attack.
Enemy mission.
Your middle tower is under attack. An ally has been slain. You have tower is under attack.
Attack.
Honestly, all things considered, I'm still doing fine. I'm almost at my second item and I only have 2 deaths. Which sounds really bad comparatively speaking, but it is just so enjoyable.
The shadows
Your right tower is under attack.
Right lane. Thanks.
yes.
Enemy missing middle.
Your right tower is under attack.
Enemies at the fire giant. On my way.
Guan Yu taking the scenic route there did not do anybody any favors.
On my way. Swift. Attack right lane. Ultimate is down.
An enemy has been slain.
Be careful. There will be nerves. Attack.
An ally has been slain. Your right tower is under attack. Double kill. Your right tower is destroyed. You have been slain.
Unfortunate indeed. Defend the gold fury. Okay.
The enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
Unstoppable force of nature.
Why is she hit that hard?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Let the shadows touch.
Slain an enemy. Double kill. Shut down.
Ouch, that hurts!
Your left tower has been destroyed.
Silence. On my way.
An enemy has been nice job,
Fire giant. Attack the fire giant. My way.
The heat bears down. Your team has destroyed the pyromancer. An ally has been slain.
Yeah, unfortunately, Cupid will just keep getting after that.
The sh
Your middle tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain.
I'm actually not sure if the Geb rollout knocked him out of my crush, but if he did, that is very, very unfortunate.
An enemy has been slain. Your left tower is under attack. An ally has been slain.
I hope he realizes that he's not actually stalling for anything.
Slain an enemy.
enemies incoming. Retreat.
The pyro. Crack the run. An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
Double kill. Yep. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed.
They might not be able to do big fire, but I would have somebody head over there just in case as soon as you can.
Shut down.
like there was any retreating there. I think he just had to stick and fight.
Your left tower is under attack. Rock it off!
I think in this instance it is better if Ra just takes speed buff. I am at the point where I'm just dying too much.
An enemy has been slain.
On my way. Attack!
Ultimate is down!
The shadows will mend. Enemy!
Alright, my ult's almost up again. I should have ulted.
An ally has been slain. Your middle tower is under attack.
Honestly, that might not be that big of a deal, though. Well, I can't tell if they're on Gold Fear or not anymore.
Your middle tower is under attack.
They are not on it for some reason.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your left tower is under attack.
I can get these safely,
Enemy
that's not a problem.
Death retreats at the shadow's touch.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a right in double kill.
Now's your chances.
Okay.
Your team has destroyed a right. An ally has been slain. Killing spree. Your team has destroyed
feel like I basically played that perfectly to get away from the Hunt. Maybe I should have just tried fighting him more, but...
Retreat.
Thanks.
I'm really behind in levels, but that's not something I fix.
The enemy team has destroyed the pyramid. Your middle tower is under attack. Enemy ultimate down! Enemy missing middle or right! Been slain. Your team has destroyed.
Why can I still be pushed with her dash whenever I have Dreamer's Idol active? Shouldn't it just stun me in place?
I'll read the item when I get a chance, but I wouldn't think so.
Your middle tower is under attack. The enemy team has destroyed the fire giant. On my way! Ultimate is ready!
Yeah, I definitely don't get there in time. You can still ult it. Nice job.
Your left tower is under attack.
Retreats and the shadows touch. Enemy ultimate.
Your left tower is under attack. The pyro. An enemy has been slain.
Be careful.
They have fire, don't push them at their Phoenix.
Yes.
Yeah, he's right.
An enemy has been slain.
I was mostly distracting for Apollo, but this worked
Your
out.
team has destroyed a middle enemy tower. An enemy has been slain.
Rejoice.
You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain.
That was one hell of a roll through the wall, though, I'll tell you what.
Good game. Rejoice.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
Masterful display.
Victory.
Silence, silence, silence. Silence.
Glad to see those guys are having fun. So, I mean, I don't know. Scylla's still a good jungler. Hard to tell. I don't think she has the oomph that she had in Smite 1. Definitely not early game. Which I think was where some of her strong points were. Her ganks were fine. Like the thing about Scylla jungle that made her really good. There were 3 things about it. The first was that her 2 was incredibly good at clearing camps early, which is not the case in Smite 2 anymore. Scylla feels incredibly weak early game compared to how she did in Smite 1. And especially with the jungle item. Like, I feel like the jungle item is what pushed her over the edge for having such good clear for camps, which is what made it viable. And you, like, junglers have to be able to clear camps because they're not going to be getting experience from wave minions. Like Scylla mid, like, they could sit in lane and farm all game, and that's how they're going to get to level 20. Junglers have to clear their camps. And splitting waves should be relatively uncommon because that's where your laners are supposed to be getting their experience. Heaven forbid you split a couple of waves, no big deal in the grand scheme. But yeah, being able to clear camps is going to be the big thing, and Scylla just doesn't have that anymore in Smite 2 compared to, like, you could watch some of my old Smite 1 videos of Scylla jungle. I should have quite a couple of them at least. And you'll notice the trend of how good her clear was. The other things that made her good were her ganks were pretty good between her 3 and her ultimate. The reason being, even if those abilities are incredibly telegraphed, like you summon a barking dog for your 3, and that should be alerting the enemy that you're ganking even before you get there. And her ult also has pretty big audio sound cues, which is good for the game. Sound cues are especially necessary for both allies and enemies and everything like that. But between her ultimate and her 3, she was able to cover a lot of ground. So she could gank a lane from fairly far out into the jungle. And it's a big reason as to why Apollo jungle is so good, is because his gank potential just with his ultimate is phenomenal. It's a good reason. It's a big reason why I really like Apollo a lot, both in Smite 1 and Smite 2 as a jungler. And Scylla still has that going for her. And then the last big thing is her being able to not exactly clear camps, we already talked about that, but being able to secure objectives, namely the Gold Fury and the Fire Giant as necessary for when, not necessarily pushing towers, not quite those types of objectives, but by virtue of being a mage, she has a burst damage 2 and a burst damage ultimate, which you kind of saw with my Gold Fury steal on that end. Even though I mistimed my ult and therefore I technically missed it, even if I did hit the Gold Fury, my 2 with my jungle item was still strong enough to be able to get the secure damage on it. And that's pretty common in a lot of mage jungles as they happen. It was very common on Hebo. It was very common on Morgan Le Fay. Very, very common on Poseidon. I think Poseidon jungle is a very underrated pick that should be picked more often, even in Smite 2. And yeah, like I said, that just comes with the virtue of being a mage. Any mage can do it. Like, it doesn't matter if I was playing Scylla mid or Scylla jungle. I should still realistically have that secure potential. Even Ra in voice chat admitted that he also would have had the secure potential. If just for the fact that if he could have gotten there in time, which he said he couldn't, all that's perfectly fine. But, for that specific fight, you saw exactly how that would have went. So those are the 3 things that made Scylla Jungle really good in Smite 1. She only has 2 of those 3 in Smite 2. So, case and verdict, I'm going to say she's not as strong of a jungler as she used to be, which is really a shame because I love playing Scylla Jungle so much, man. I don't know. Maybe I'll revisit her once she gets her aspect. I don't know exactly what the aspect is. I know that Hi-Rez announced it, but I haven't had very good opportunities to be able to look it up and read over it and memorize it and everything like that. That's something I just got to do at some point. But maybe I'll play around with the aspect once that gets coming into Smite 2. Maybe that'll make her a better jungler. We'll see. But yeah, so final verdict. Scylla Jungle was not great. I did contribute. I wasn't as completely useless as I could have been, but the reason we won that was because of my team. Even the 3 and 8 Apollo having the game knowledge and sense to be able to push and split push as he needed to. The Ra being just a much better player than me by all stretch of the imagination. Geb coming in clutch during some of the late game team fights, and Guan Yu. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.